Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House File 585 is a bill that creates a program called Safe at Home that provides victims of domestic abuse, stalking, sexual abuse, and other crimes an opportunity to regain control and safety over their lives from an offender. The idea for this bill was brought to me by a victim of domestic abuse, a young mother that reached out to legislators for help and support. She was suffering the threats from her ex-husband over a bitter custody battle. She ultimately left Iowa for a state that already had a Safe at Home program. It bothered me greatly that one of Iowa's young people did not feel safe at home here in Iowa and felt the need to move to another state to achieve that safety. When she shared that story with me and urged me to implement this program, I resolved to make the changes necessary so that future victims would not feel the need to leave Iowa in order to feel safe at home. This program has already been implemented in varying degrees in 33 other states. I have been working hand in hand with the Secretary of State's office on this bill because they will administer the bulk of this program. The bill provides for eligibility criteria for certification in the program, including the filing of a petition or criminal complaint under the domestic violence, sexual abuse, stalking, and human trafficking sections of the Iowa Code. This program allows the victim to use a substitute address in place of their physical address. The substitute will be a P.O. box here in Des Moines, managed by the Secretary of State's office. The Secretary of State's office will forward the mail to the participant. The Secretary of State's office is the only entity that will have the physical address of the participant unless there are extenuating circumstances that require it. This address is to be accepted by all persons, including the courts, schools, and other government bodies. Businesses, including employers, must accept the substitute address as the participant's address. This program also allows the participant to protect their address in the voter registration system. They will request and receive their appropriate ballot through the Secretary of State's office instead of through their county office. They will not appear in the voter registration rolls with their name and physical address at the county level. This program allows for the Secretary of State's office to serve as the process server for legal notices such as subpoenas. There are provisions for canceling the participant certification in the program, including for refusal of service of process or providing false information. There are two surcharges that fund this program: a $100 charge applied to those convicted of crimes of domestic abuse, sexual assault, etc., and a $50 charge applies to those that violate protective orders. The implementation date of this program is January 1, 2016, to allow for the systems to be changed to accommodate the program. The surcharges will be implemented on July 1, 2015, to allow for the roughly 6-month delay in generating those charges. Mr. Speaker, there are amendments. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill will be a step forward in our work to assist the victims of domestic and sexual violence. I would like to thank my subcommittee members, Representative Wolf and Representative Seek, for their work on this bill. I'd also like to thank Representative Marty Anderson for her support. Representative Anderson had the same idea and was working on a bill of her own when we discovered it in the early stages. She graciously set her bill aside and co-sponsored this bill. I also want to thank the Secretary of State, Paul Pate, and his staff for their enthusiastic commitment to this program. That commitment has been key to this effort. That office will carry the burden of implementing and running this program. They have truly done the bulk of the work on this bill, spending countless hours reviewing the bill and all the processes that make sure this bill would fit into the existing systems. They have been a pleasure to work with. I also wish to thank the Iowa Coalition Against Domestic Violence for their support, the Bar Association for their assistance in readying this bill, and all the other agencies that have had input into this bill. It has truly been a team effort. Mr. Speaker, I move the bill.